Okay, just a little bit more light. Let's see. Am I shining too much? No. Okay. So, hello, people. It's been. Let me see if I can lift this just a little better. Yes. So, it's been a moment since I've done a video because life has been kicking my ass. Like, literally. I've been busy. I have to work because people not subscribing, they're not watching the videos fast enough. So I'm not making any damn money from YouTube, and therefore I have to work a regular job. So I've been doing that, but I'm still going to try as much as I can to. I'm trying to get the glare out and get it on me, behind me, so that I can see better. Because I've moved my screen from the window. I've moved my table from the window. So I'm trying to like figure out different ways to, you know, do this so that I can still bring videos and contents and stuff like that without creating too much of a problem for myself. That's the glare from the window. This is the light source here. So, but I want it to be, let me see if I put it up, if that would be better. Doesn't seem like it, right? Anyway, I guess this is as freaking good as it's gonna get. I don't know. I was hoping for a little more. These lights are bright, but I don't know. They're not as bright as I thought they were going to be. But anyway, you still see me. That's the important thing. Look, this is going to be, I'll start off doing, this is a random video. This is not about my health and fitness. This is not about girls or guys. This is just about random shit that happens in life that I'm so sick and fed up of. And maybe some of you can relate to this. I'm so sick and tired of when I'm driving on the fucking street that somebody pulls out in front of me, whether they're gone to get something or they're just pulling out to go whatever. Pull out in front of me and you're driving 5 fucking miles an hour. Please tell me why you would wait until I get almost close to you, pull out in front of me, and going 5 miles an hour. Can you please explain that to me? Because I'm fucking trying to figure it out and I can't. That's the most annoying shit ever. If you're going to pull out in front of someone, then drive the fucking speed limit or 5 miles above. If you're going 5 miles above, you're never going to get pulled over. 5 miles above whatever the speed limit, whether it's 25 and you're going 30, it's okay. The only time you have to go 25 miles over the zone says is if you're in a school zone. If you're in a school zone, then you have to go to that precise speed limit. If it's 20 miles an hour, then the rest of us just have to suck it up and go. By the time it gets to me, 5 fucking miles an hour, because everybody else trying to follow the rules. But if it's anywhere else, you can go the speed limit and 5 miles above. Because tell me, please, which cop is going to pull you over if you're going 5 miles over the speed limit and take that to court in front of which judge, as though they don't have anything else to do with their time? Because I guarantee you that's what they're going to say to this cop. You couldn't have anything else to do than bring this with this person going 5 miles over the speed limit in front of me. They're not going to give you a ticket for that. So if you're not going to fucking drive fast, don't pull out in front of me, please. I'm begging you. That's stress. I can't take it. Yeah? Thank you. The other random thing, criminals. I'm begging you, as a human being to another one, can you please get a criminal activity a fucking rest? I'm about tapped out, bruh. I'm about tapped out. Women, some of you losing your goddamn minds too. So this applied to you too. I'm about tapped out. Could we just take it easy for a little bit, please? I can't with the senseless killing and the shooting and God knows whatever else atrocities that you commit to people. Can you just take a break, please? My God, even Christ rested on the seventh day. Just give it a rest. Can you? Can we just get like a reflection period, please? It's just too much mayhem happening. I can't take it. My gosh. I just need a moment. Give me a moment. Have you ever needed a moment as a criminal that involves in criminal activity? Just take a moment, please. You're fucking with my head. Can I just get a moment? I'm tired of the killings. I'm tired of the I'm just tired. Take a pause. Take a deep breath. Kind of, just like reevaluate your life or something. Do you know if you put that time and effort and energy into doing something else, you would be successful and productive? My gosh, give it a rest. Fuck. I'm sick of it. Just take a fucking break. I think it's because I don't have a woman, because I can't believe I have women and wives at home and doing all this nonsense. Go find a girlfriend now, please. Get some sex. Relax your brain. Take a fucking break. My gosh. Jeez. I just needed to get that out because it's just too much shit at once. Like I can't take it anymore. I can't take it. I need a break from all the fucking mayhem. The next thing, you know and understand that sometimes women just don't want to be bothered. It's not personal. Like, I know you guys, I don't know, think you're so charismatic and entertaining and you're God's gift to the universe and all that. And you are. God bless you. Bless your hearts. But sometimes, excuse me, we just don't want to be bothered. Can you just leave us the fuck alone? Can you please do me that favor? I don't want no guy leering at me. I don't want no guy looking at me because I have on something sexy or because I just don't want to be bothered. I don't want to feel obligated to talk to you. Well, I don't. I cuss you the fuck out and keep it moving. But I see other women, they're like, no, you go out and you see women and some guy, some random douchebag trying to talk to some woman, and she's like, no, I have a boyfriend or whatever. And the douche wouldn't even take no for an answer. He doesn't know how to back off. Back the fuck off. Like, do you know no means no? My God, you act so desperate sometimes. Like, chill out. I guarantee you, if you are a little more, elusive and aloof, the women may actually come to you rather than you, on the prowl like this. It's embarrassing, quite honestly. My goodness gracious. Now, I made some comments a while ago on my rant video about Kevin Samuels. Unfortunately, Kevin Samuels has passed away, just in case nobody knew or everybody didn't already know. Kevin Samuels is um, supposedly a self proclaimed guru for men, style, fitness, health, whatever, and relationships, apparently. And a lot of men looked up to him for advice about women, but he degraded women, specifically black women. He talks shit about them constantly, as though he don't have a mother, or he doesn't have daughters or a daughter, he doesn't have sisters, and he doesn't have aunts, etc., etc. He unfortunately passed away yesterday. According to the coroner's report, he had a heart attack. Now, heart attack, it could be a condition that he had because men don't like to go to the doctor on a regular basis. They don't know what's happening to their bodies. They feel a pain, they go and they take something and hope and praise that it takes care of it, and they continue with their lives. Men, you need to go to the doctor, because what that tells me is, so Kevin Samuel was preaching one thing, but he wasn't living what he was preaching, because you would think he would go to the doctor on a regular basis and get checked up to see and make sure and know, especially when you get to 50, whatever, that it's important as an adult, and especially as an older adult, male or female, that you go to the doctor. You go to a cardiologist. For women, you go to your gynecologist. You go get your mammogram for your breasts. You go to a doctor to check for cancerous cells. You make sure you get your bone density. I mean, like, there's so many things that you need to go get checked when, especially when you're over 50 years old. It is vital, it is crucial that you do that. Now, the report says he met some hooker off some site, and they were engaging in intercourse, grown folks' business, and he complained of chest pain, collapsed on top of her, and died. By the time the police responded, he was unresponsive. He got to the hospital. Apparently, he somewhat, kind of, sort of was revived, and then ultimately he passed on. Now, I still stand by what I said about him, because he had no chill when it came to women, and I don't have any when it comes to him, unfortunately. But I just think it is important that we get ourselves checked. Everybody has, okay, so even if you don't have insurance and you're in my state, which is New York City, there are lots of um, options that the city of New York gives you, where you can go and get yourself checked for certain things, and the city would pay for it. Okay, you can afford to go to the ER, the city will take up the cost. You can go to urgent care, or even the city of New York has low cost health plan options for immigrants, for everybody, that you can afford to get the basic stuff. As a woman, as I said, you gynecologists, you hearts, you colonoscopy. Same with men. So there should be no excuses why you shouldn't go and get yourselves checked. It's important. 2019, 2020, 21, and 22 have not been kind to almost a million people, if not a million plus people, by their untimely demise. There is no guarantee. We all know that. At some point, yeah, that big bucket is going to come and we all going to have to kick it, me included. But you can certainly give yourself a fighting chance in the meantime by making sure that you do all the necessary stuff to ensure that you stay healthy, you keep healthy, and then whenever the time comes, it comes. You make peace with that. So the moral of this story is please go and get yourself checked. I mean, it's unfortunate, you know, I don't want to know that anybody passed away because I would have preferred him be here and cuss him out to his face. But it is what it is. But I still stand by what I said about him. But I just wished he would have taken better care of himself instead of criticizing women, especially black women. He should have spent more time making sure he was okay instead of saying all those nasty things he said about black women, which was, as far as I'm concerned, he hated himself, because if he had loved himself, he would have never said those things about black women. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. You can agree, disagree. I don't give a fuck. I stand by what I say. Next random thing. People, for Christ's sake, if somebody does something that you don't like, just say, I didn't appreciate what you did or what you said. Stop holding on to petty, stupid fucking grudges. Like, life is too short for that. Like, okay, somebody said something, you're stupid or you smell bad. Go home and take a fucking bath. Like, what's the big deal? You clearly had to have smelled bad enough for them to smell you. Why they said it? Okay, so what? Why do you take everything so personal and literal? Just make minor adjustments. Just make minor adjustments. Somebody says they don't like you, say, well, okay, thank you for telling me. Fuck off. I don't care whether you like me or not, because I don't like your ass either. That's it. My gosh. Stop making little things into big shit. Like, who gives a fuck if somebody don't like them? You know to avoid this motherfucker and don't say nothing to him the next time. That's what I know. You cannot like me as much as you want. I don't give a damn. I really don't. No, I don't. I sure don't. I'm too cute to give a fuck. Yeah, I am. So please stop holding on to petty shit. Life is really too short. You know the other thing I hate too? Have you ever had a friend who always looking for validation for shit? They ask you, did you see my outfit I was wearing, girl? They send you some fucking random picture. You said, all right, yeah, it was okay. But that wasn't good enough. Girl, you leave the topic and you're talking about something else, and then they come back on that again. Um, so you didn't like my outfit, girl? You didn't see how fly I was looking? See, they don't do that to me because I am too brash. Like, I'm too fucking, I'm like a savage when it comes to shit like that. You'll fuck around and get your feelings hurt. Don't ask me them stupid questions. Now, if you look good, I have no problems, absolutely none, with complimenting you to the utmost. Girl, that shit was fly. You rocked that, man. That shit was off the hook. Shit, I would wear something like that. That was rocking. I don't have any problems. But if you don't look that good, guess what? You gonna hear it too. Look good with what? I would have been embarrassed. Thank God I didn't come out the night you guys went out, because I would have been fucking embarrassed to be walking behind you with that shit. No, stop looking for validation. If you look in your mirror and you're confident about liking what you see when you look in your mirror, Why do you need me or anybody else to tell you that you look great? Because I would imagine if it's a group of friends going out, when we meet up, whoever, everybody is looking great, you'll be like, girl, I like that outfit. I like that one. That is nice. Because I've gone out with my friends and that's what we do. We compliment each other. Woo, that is hot, girl. I would rock that. I would definitely rock that. And it's not a problem. We all go out, we have a good time, and that's that. And have you ever had another friend who always, I swear to God, there isn't a moment that goes by where they don't have some fucking drama happening in their lives? I am so sick of people. I don't want to hear any more drama from nobody about nothing. You and your man fighting or they can't get along. I have no fucks to give. I don't want to know. Keep that to yourself. Tell somebody else. I don't want to know. Because then they drag you into the bullshit. And then when the time comes, you are the one left looking stupid when she and her man make up and she goes and tells him, oh, yeah, so and so had said, no, no, sweetheart, don't get me involved. I don't want to know. Even if she doesn't tell him anything, even if she keeps it to herself, the the point is she gets mad at you when she or he ask you for advice and you give them your thoughts and your opinion on the subject matter. They still get mad anyway. Fuck you telling me that for? That wasn't why so then what the fuck did you ask me for? If you didn't want my opinion, if you didn't want my thoughts on the subject matter, why are you asking me? Don't ask me. If you don't ask me, then I don't have to tell you shit. Good, bad, indifferent. Nah, ask me. My gosh. If you don't want to hear the truth, don't ask me nothing. If you want to believe your fantasy, live your fantasy life, please continue. Do not ask my thoughts, my opinions, none of that. Become a brutal, me a savage. And unless you can take it, don't ask. And let me tell you something about being over 50. When you have over 50, you have no chill. Like savage mode is the only thing you know. You don't have time to pacify people's feelings, their emotions. You don't have time to be sympathetic, empathetic, to understand, to be compassionate. I'm sorry, I'm all tapped out. Brutal is the only way I know at this point. I can't do it. Don't ask me if you don't want the truth. If you want honest opinions, thoughts, then by all means ask me. But if you don't want the truth, no ask me nothing. Because your feelings gonna be hurt. And I don't have time to be pacifying anybody's feelings, to be considerate and thoughtful. I don't have it. I don't have it. I'm sorry. I just don't have it in me anymore. When I was 30, 40, something, you know, I had the patience, the time, the consideration. I don't have it anymore. So now ask me. Another random thing. Women, I know it's hard raising children, but especially when you're alone, when you're by yourself. I've been a single mother myself and I've raised um, kids by myself, right? Specifically my son by myself. And I understand the pressure that comes with that. Okay. I understand that very, very well. But you have to do a little more and you have to do a little better when it comes to your children. Like these little fuckers are out of control. I am like the things that comes out these kids' mouth to the parents or the guardian. I stand up sometimes and I just hold my head and try to like, Lord have mercy. If my son had said that to me, I'm gonna kill a pic today, you know. I mean, Facebook, I don't mean I'm killing anybody. Please don't, you know. Sorry, I don't even know if I could use that word or not. But KILL, not in the literal sense, you know, just figuratively speaking. So not try for censor me or nothing because I said that. I mean it in the literal sense at all. This is just parents, somebody who has had a child, especially a boy child, to raise. We have all been at our wits' end. So I'm not going to be like on you like that. But you just have to be a little more, pay a little more attention to your children. Like kids cry for specific reasons: hungry, wet, tired, or in pain. You have to be able to discern and figure out which one it is and address that need so that they can, you know, stop all the crying, unnecessary crying. I don't mean you let the kid cry with either with a soiled diaper or they're hungry or they're in pain, and then when you overwhelmed, you start lashing out at them. That's not what I'm talking about. Address the need. If they're hungry, feed them if you can. If there's food, formula, whatever, feed them. If you think they may be, you know, wet or they've pooped or whatever, because nobody likes to know that they're in, you know, a wet diaper or wet spot or a poopy diaper. Kids don't like that. So you make sure they're dry. If that's not it, sometimes gas get trapped in kids and it hurts. Just like if you're gassy, it hurts. You put them on your shoulder and you give them a few taps to see if you can get that gas out. Now, a lot of time kids have colic and that doesn't work. So therefore, you put them, but you have to hold them on your arm like this. Put the legs on both sides, one leg on one side, one on the other side, and then you brace the child against your upper body and you tap gently with them with the stomach on your inner wrist, holding cradling the baby head, of course. You tap gently on the back, and that helps to release the gas. Okay, if the child is older where you can't do that, then when you're sitting, as I'm sitting, you put the child on one leg and you put one leg over on one side, one on the other, and then you pull the child to your chest and thump the back gently, and help to also relieve the gas. But for Christ's sake, not sit down there, whether it's on the bus, the train, or in a store or whatever, and you're on your phone and you're paying attention to that, and your kid is just screaming like a mad person, driving everybody else crazy. Like, come on, what are you doing? That is not parenting. And then you go, well, I don't know why how the fuck would you know why he's crying? You're not even paying attention. Like, you got to get your shit together. What could be more important on your phone than ensuring that your screaming child stops screaming? Like, come on, get your shit together. Next random thing. Have you ever had a friend where they always want to go out? They want to go all over the place. They want to go travel. They want to, you know, go overseas. But they never have fucking money. How you want to go travel and you want to do this, you want to go eat out, you want to go to this thing and that thing, and you don't have no money. Where the fuck you go if you don't have no money? When people don't have money, they stay home. You're not always a busy and around yourself. You gotta go. You want to go? Yeah, I want to go. Let's go on a trip, or let's do this, let's do that. But you don't have any money to buy anything. You're looking for everybody else to pay for you. Like, what? Get your shit together. And I know a lot of you can relate to what I'm talking about because all of you listening to this shit got a goddamn friend like one of these that I've just mentioned. Stop lying to yourself if you say you don't. One of you got a friend, or all of you got friends just like that. I'm not the only fucking one. And they are, and the other thing too, friends who don't drive, but always getting in your fucking car and want to give you direction. Bitch, do you got a license? Then shut the fuck up. I don't need any direction from you. Okay? Don't you hate that? They always want to give you direction. They always want to tell you how to drive. They always want to tell you what to do. What? Are you a driver? No. Shut up. I'm sick of them. Sick and tired. Always want to give you direction. Always want to tell you something. And they don't drive. Take several seats and shut up. Because I can't do it. I just can't. I can't do it. The other thing, for Christ's sake. Oh, this is another thing with the friends too. Don't you hate that one friend who always want to buy brand name, everything brand name. They can't shop at a regular store. You go to say Rainbow or some shit and see a cute little thing and buy it. Or you may go to what's that other damn store out there? Shit. Um but whatever little cheap store, Old Navy, whatever, little Old Navy ain't that damn cheap no more. But I'm just saying, like little regular stuff that you can go to those regular stores and get. You may go to Target and you may see something and you might be like, "Ooh, I like that. That's nice. Let me buy that." These motherfuckers shopping at Anthropology and they shopping at Gucci stores and whatever. But every month them a call you because they want money for pay your rent. Child, I don't know what to tell you. I can't help you. If you have money to shop at those stores and don't have money because you're short, I suggest you go fucking start running Uber. Because I don't know what to tell you. I can't help you. Good luck with that. Don't you hate those friends? They always have money to buy everything else except the things that they need to food in their house and making sure that their bills are paid. And when the bills not paid, everybody gotta know. It's like, if my bills are not paid, do I go and tell anybody? No, I keep that shit to myself and try to come up with a solution of how to get it paid. But no, not these heifers. They always crying, calling, and fucking begging. And are you early on in the month was shopping at Anthropology? You call me on WhatsApp and showing me what it is you order and what it is you buy and it came and how cute it is. Now ask me for nothing, me can't help you. Me sorry, me can't help you. And at this rate, I may have to evaluate this goddamn YouTube thing too, because I ain't getting no subscribers. I ain't getting my numbers up with watch view time. I think I may have to start selling fucking photos of my feet at this point. Like for real, I'm going to go put some photos of my fucking foot on TikTok, Snap, and Instagram and sell them $25 a pop. If you want to see more, you gotta pay to see it. I'm serious, because I can't make it with this YouTube thing. YouTube, I ain't getting enough damn views. I ain't getting enough watch time. I can't wait around for this for whenever people feel to look at this shit to get. Nah, I can't do. I'll still come and give you guys content as much as I can. I'll still come and put up the health and wellness, because I think it's important that, because of this day and age and what's happening with this climate and how quickly people dropping like flies, that health and wellness is important for everyone, men as well as women. Okay? And I think you need to do everything you possibly can to ensure that you stay healthy. And that includes making sure that you eat right. And if you can't or you don't have the capacity to eat the vegetables and the fruits, then I suggest you juice or you blend and drink it. So that way you get the added vital nutrients that you need and you're not short and your body is not deficient and therefore inflammation take over. I wish I started juicing earlier in my life. I unfortunately came upon juicing later on, but better late than never, because I've seen a significant change, excuse me, in my life. I just had some blood work done. Not only have my blood sugar level gone down a point, do you understand what I'm saying? It has gone down 1 point because of the fact that I'm juicing. I am telling you, it is not to be played with juicing. I even had a gynecological appointment. I had like cysts. Black people have fibroids. The doctor said they have shrunk significantly, and I attribute that to juicing. I am telling you, juicing is a powerful, powerful tool. That's all I'm saying. If you don't want to do it, you choose to do otherwise, that's on you. You can never say you didn't have the information. Nobody never told you, because that would be a damn lie, because I'm telling you. You understand? Subscribe to my channel, click the like button, and you can go over to my Instagram and my Snap and my TikTok, British Wish, and check out my content over there. But I have to pay for see my foot picture them, and I get them for free, because I have to make a little bit of money somehow, some way. I have no man for fall back pan and beg for money like people seem to be doing out there. No, sir. So I have to make me own little bit of money for myself. Make you be bothered. Okay? Just FYI. And apparently, the foot business is quite the lucrative business out there. I have nice feet, small, well proportioned, high arch feet. So why the hell not? Toes people would die for. Hopefully, who knows? I can get a foot gig in a magazine or some shit if the right people happen to see my foot pits. You know, that's wishful thinking, but anything is possible. This is New York after all. So, hey, whatever. But anyway, suffice it to say, I thought this would have, started to pick up a little more, and it's not. So I'm going to have to go over to my other channels and do more contents over there. Maybe see if I can get them to come over here. I don't know. But I don't understand why, you know, people that viewing my content. It's valuable content. And look, don't be talking about the fact that I curse. As I said, we all have our mechanism of dealing with things. I'm not cursing against you personally. It's a situation that I'm cursing against. And if you're too sensitive to, you know, hear somebody curse, then I don't know which world you're living in. Okay? I'm not going to change that. That's who I am. That's part of who I am. So if you expect me to change that, I don't know what to tell you. This is really not the channel for you. Okay? Another random thing. Sorry about that. I just had to eat my little snack. Don't worry about it. Have you ever gone out with a group of friends and there is one person in the bunch, or maybe two, I don't know, but at least one person in the group? Ooh, I'm sweating like a freaking Thanksgiving turkey. Yeah, there is at least one person in the group that eats like a fucking pig, like a swine, food all up in their mouth. I mean, that's the most or sitting at family dinner, and there is one relative, Uncle Joe, Auntie Carmen, whomever, They are just the nastiest, most disgusting eater that God ever created. You're looking at them and you're saying to myself, what manner of beast is this? I don't have no food etiquette, no manners, no brought up, see nothing. Why I eat like pig like that in the people in place? Or maybe you're out in a restaurant with your friends and they're eating so loud and so terrible, it's embarrassing. I have a friend like that. Well, they're not my friend specifically, but they're a friend of a friend. But my God, they eat like a pig. That shit is so annoying. Now, personally, I haven't been around them where we're eating because I didn't hear that. The one time I did go out, all of us together, they didn't do that. Maybe because I was somebody new at that point and they were trying to save face. I don't know. But they didn't do it at that point. But generally, because I have another friend who tells me, oh my God, and he got it or she got it from the parents because the parents does the same thing. Because I know if I'm in that situation, their feelings gonna get hurt, like seriously for real. Because I'm gonna let them know exactly how much of a pig I think they are. And they're so uncouth and have no kind of decorum. All you need to do is close your mouth and chew. That's it. See how simple that is? You have food in your mouth. Mm, nobody hears. And everybody can have an enjoyable dinner, lunch, brunch, whatever, breakfast, and laugh and go home and say, wow, I had a fantastic time. Jeez. And the other thing too, I know I mentioned this before, the drama. But have you ever had somebody who, when they have good news, they never call you? They don't call and just be like, girl, how you doing? What's going on? I haven't spoken to you in a while. I just called to say hi, see how you doing, how the kids doing. I may be coming up on your side, maybe we can hang out or something. They don't call for those things. Every time they call, though, is because they have some drama happening in their lives that they need to tell you about. Why is it that you never call me for the good stuff when the great stuff is happening? When you go to the casino and you may have won a little bit of money, you didn't call me to say, girl, let me go to the casino, or I want some money at the casino. Let me take you out to lunch or brunch or dinner or whatever. You don't do that. But every time something bad happens, they call you and burden you with their bullshit. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't want to hear about nobody problems. Not even my own family members. Keep all the drama. I don't want to hear it. I can't be bothered. If you can't call me when times are great, and they never call to say just hi, you know, I was thinking about you, you know you're my friend, my good up friend, but I haven't seen you in a long time, you know, or spoken to you. So I was just calling to check up on you, see how you're doing. You're good? Okay. So if you need anything, just call me. I'm here for you. I know we don't get a chance to hook up and chat like we used to, life, bills to pay, you gotta work, blah, 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 you know. But if you ever need me, I'm here, girl. I know you're always listening to my problems and stuff like that, but I'm here if you ever need to talk or just vent or whatever, because I don't want to be the selfish one and always venting to you. So if you just need to talk about anything, you can just call me. I'm here, phone call away. And thank you again for being such a good friend and never complaining, and when I always whine to you and stuff like that. You know, you need anything? I could bring you some juice or some, soup or something. I'll take the drive and come up there and bring something for you. You're good? Oh, no, I'm good. I'm great. They never do that. Mm-mm. They're always a call you with drama. I'm all drama out. I'm all tapped out. Me don't want to feel nothing about nobody. Me don't want to, I don't care. I really don't care. So I don't want to know. Keep your shit, whatever it is. And at this point, good, bad, indifferent, I don't even want to know. And I don't know if you can relate to this. Some of you may have older kids that are out of the house. Some of you may not. But have you ever had that one child that every time they call you, you know something they want? Every time your phone ring and you look at your phone and you sees them, you just roll your fucking eye. What the hell does this child want now? Because you know it's some bullshit or some drama that they're calling you about. Or they don't have food, or they need some money to pay the bills. Sometimes you even avoid your phone. You can't be bothered. Me not even answer my phone. You go to voicemail and then call him back a few days later and be like, girl, I was so busy, or boy, I was so busy. I didn't even get a chance to check, because I have my bills to pay and stuff like that. Excuse me. Hmm? What about that one child that you have too, that always goes and do a course? They do something. They always want money to do something, to go do a nursing program or do an administrative course or some course, right? Some of them graduate a lot of the times, but they never put whatever it is that they went to do, they never put it into use. So all you're doing is spending money for them to do whatever course it is that they want to do, but they never seem to go and put it into use. Go and get a job in that field for whatever it is that they're doing. Tell me you can't relate to that. Now, me need to pick up my phone. And if me pick up my phone, it's like, hey, what's happening? Oh, I'm good. No problem. hmm Because I can't be bothered. I'm done. I have nothing else to give you. Nothing. I don't know what to tell you. I catching my ass too, just like everybody else. hmm Eh? Yeah, no food, girl. Me need my cupboard them bare and empty. I don't know how I'll make it. God is good, ain't he? All the time. I hope he shine on both you and me. Cause they say the rain fall on the just and the unjust, honey. hmm Well, since you got a degree, why don't you go apply to a couple of places and see if they'll hire you? Cause those things are like in the market right now. They're looking for those people right now. If you look on Google, YouTube, whatever, you'll see how many people are being hired for that specific field. You know, so put it to use. Make your be bothered. And because they're your kids, you don't want to be too savage. You don't want to be too brutal. And the only reason why they still talk to you is because every now and again you slip up and you do things for them because you're a parent and that's what parents do. Even though you say to yourself, this fucking kid is getting off my last nerve, I ain't giving him another goddamn son, I'm not giving her another goddamn son. Every now and again, as a humanitarian takeover, the humanity in you, if you get a little bit of money or something and they call at the right moment, you're like, you know what? I can't stand this fucking kid. But you know what? Let me just send them a little something. Let me cash up them a little something, or Western Union, just to get out my fucking face or him out my face. Like, I can't take it. And then they leave you alone for a while and you're happy. Have you ever been happy that your kid ain't even fucking call you? I know it sounds bad, right? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Because you figure if something was wrong, you would have get the news somehow. So no news is good news as far as you're concerned. Because you're so fed up at that point. You're like, let this child figure out themselves. Let it figure out their life. You just can't do it anymore. You're tired of carrying the burden. It's like I thought when you became an adult, and I'm talking about grown 30-something-year-old kids, 20-something-year-old kids. I'm not talking about an 18 or a 19-year-old. I'm talking about grown 30, 20-something-year-old kids. I can't bother. I really can't bother. Mm-mm. Like, figure out your own fucking life. If at this point, I don't know what to tell you, figure out your own life. Your daddy argue away your front for free. So you tell me them man and them will argue away your front too. None of them can spot you a few $100 to take care of your bills. So then what is you doing? You're wasting your time. You either make smart decisions, smart choices, or leave me the fuck alone. My gosh. Stop calling me every 2 minutes. Because every time I see your number, just know you may even want to answer, quite honestly. And I know it's terrible. It sounds awful. But it is what it is. It's too much. Leave me the fuck alone. And I know it's not just me. Fuck you all. I know it's not just me. A lot of you can relate to what I'm saying because you have a damn family member or a child or a nephew or a niece that does the same shit to you too. Tell me I'm lying. I dare you to tell me I'm damn lying. Anyway, I think this is about it for today. Maybe I'll come back again with a random rant about random shit another day. I'm just tapped out. Me tired. Me can't be bothered. I just wish to just be left alone. Let me lie down on my bed, cock up my foot, read my Kindle, relax my brain. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. I should be like mellow. I need to go and get a bottle of wine, but it's been raining for 2 bloody days in the big city. Yesterday and today. And I do drive, but I don't feel like going out there in that damn rain. So I've been in the house, hibernating, trying to stay, you know, to stay low. Oh my God, this freaking light is making me sweat. This is what I'm talking about with the juicing. Before I started juicing, I never sweat. Never. It's almost like my glands had dried up or something, or because of all the inflammation that was clogging it up, I wasn't able to sweat. Now I sweat like a bloody pig. The joys of juicing. As a matter of fact, I'm about to go make a green juice right now. I have some green apples, I have some ginger, I have some cayenne, I have some spinach, and I have some celery sticks. And maybe I can put, oh, I have some cucumbers. So I'll make a green juice. I made a orange juice yesterday and the day before. So my orange juice was I used 3 carrots, ginger, turmeric. Ginger and turmeric are 2 vital components to fight inflammation and to help get rid of phlegm from the human body. So all my drinks that you're going to hear me talk about is going to be centered around turmeric and ginger. And I'm not talking about the powder turmeric. I'm talking about the actual turmeric that you go in the food store, the whole food store, and you get, or in the regular grocery store. Just ask anybody who works in the produce section, where's the turmeric? They'll show you the turmeric. They're about this big, each one. Some of them may be a little bigger, but they're not bigger than this. And you just slice them up put them, if you have a juicer, or if you have a blender, you slice them up small, you put them in your blender, put the ginger, slice up the ginger too, put it in there, put coconut water. Buy a thing of coconut water and use the coconut water. If you can't buy that, then you can use regular water. But this has um stuff in there for to what was it this damn coconut water has for electrolytes, something, whatever. And that combined with all the other ingredients. Oh, and the other thing too, vital. After you have blended all your ingredients, so okay, let me tell you the smoothie that I made yesterday first, and then I'll tell you something else. So it was 3 carrots, the turmeric, the ginger, pineapple, because I bought a pineapple and I cut off the skin, but you never get rid of the skin of the pineapple. After you have cut off the skin from the pineapple, you put it in a pot, you put some water in there, you put some cloves, you cut up some ginger, you cut up some turmeric, and you put it in there. You put it to boil for 30 minutes. After that has boiled for 30 minutes, you turn off the stove, leave it to seep for another 15 minutes. After that, you strain it. It's one of the most powerful, potent anti inflammatory teas out there. As a matter of fact, no bullshit. This is some of the tea right here that I've been sipping on all day. You can drink it hot or you can drink it cold, whichever. It's perfectly fine. It will make you feel better. It will start making your body detox. A lot of these things that I'm telling you detoxes your body voluntarily or involuntarily. It cleans your colon. You will go to the bathroom and you will crap like there is nobody's business and get all that stuff out. I promise you that. Then you will see your body starts, the weight starts coming off after that. But anyway, I think that's about it. You know, I I'm tapped out for the day. It's too much for me to go into. I'll come back at another time and do another random video or something. Or actually, maybe the next video is going to be the um the health and wellness video, because I've since accumulated some more ingredients to help combat whatever issues. This is not to replace medical advice from your physician. This is just along with whatever medical, you know, because I had arthritis pain and everything else between. As I said, I was in an accident and I hurt my back 2 surgical procedures later. So I'm telling you this from not just the health and wellness, but from coming from a sick perspective back to good health. Okay. So that's all I can tell you. Whether you take my advice or you don't is up to you. But as somebody who has been there with certain conditions and no longer requires certain things, I was anemic, severely anemic. I used to have to take ferrosol every day, and now I don't need to, because my levels are back to where they're supposed to be. And I just got my results back last 2 weeks ago. I got my results back. My cholesterol is at the normal level. My blood sugar has dropped 1 point. My glucose, everything, my levels are normal. They're normal. Everything is normal. So I have to get the list, because I have a list. It's probably in my app. I would have to get it print out, because the NYU app has all my stuff in there. And I will print it out and tell you specifically, because they put all your results in those things, specifically what the levels are, what's normal, what isn't, and how minds were regulated because of my juicing. Even my eyesight was going bad because They thought I may have had, could have possibly had the narrowing because of cataracts, or do you know? And they were like some inflammation. It's all gone, cleared up. There is just a one eye that I have to go get a test on Tuesday. So after I go and I get the results from that, then I'll let you know. But my eyesight, whatever cloudiness was happening on the back, on the inside, went clear up based on my last result. So when I go back on Tuesday, because there was a machine that I needed to do a test, and for whatever reason the machine wasn't working, so I have to go back. So when I go back and I get that, I'll tell you specifically what they are. But all around, my results have been fantastic from my doctors, every last one of them, and I attribute it 100% to juicing, because I get my vegetables content worth and my fruits content daily. I'm trying to get my son to start drinking it, because he don't eat like he's supposed to, and he doesn't, you know, stupid little kids. But whatever, I'm going to try to get him, because he doesn't like to eat fruits, he doesn't like to eat vegetables. So I'm trying. I every time I do it, I give him one little cup in the bottom of the cup, and he drinks it. But I need for him to drink more. So I'm trying to get him to drink more. But he always skins his face like, oh my God. But that's not because it tastes bad, because they don't taste bad. I kid you not. It's just because he doesn't eat fruits and he doesn't eat vegetables. That's why he skins his face. But anyway, that's it for today, people. My random rant. Have a great day. Please subscribe to my channel and watch. Give me some watch time. Man, you make me have to go over there on TikTok now and go sell, freaking foot videos, because you're not even giving me no watch time, and subscribing to my channel and leave a comment and stuff. I'm trying to get my numbers up, but you're not working with me, people. But I'll still come on and I'll still try to give you as much as I can. Thank you so much and have a great evening.